A tragedy in Odessa, a day that won't soon be forgotten.
Wow, what a horrific day for Odessa, Ector County, Midland County.
A senseless tragedy. 21 people shot, 6 people dead.
It's really devastating. It's like a nightmare, like you're not waking up from.
What started as a traffic stop turned into sheer terror for the city of Odessa.
But this happened here. This can happen anywhere across America.
But through the chaos, hope prevailing. The spirit of the Permian Basin shining through.
Decided to step in and make a quick meal for our officers, the medical staff, family members that are going through it, because I know right now their mind is not able to eat.
Neighbors stepping up. First responders running into harm's way. We are West Texas Strong. A special edition of Big 2 News starts right now. We're beginning a new month with stories of tragedy in Odessa. Good morning and thanks for being here for special team coverage of the mass shooting in Odessa. I'm Clark Finney.
And I'm Amanda Mason. And over the next 2.5 hours, we will take you to the scene of one of the most devastating days in the history of Odessa.
Let's get straight to the facts first this morning. Here's what we know right now. The Odessa Police Department confirming a total of 21 people hurt in yesterday's shooting. 6 of those shot, we know this morning, are dead. Now, we do know of those shot dead, 1 was a student with the Ector County Independent School District. We can also confirm for you this morning 3 of those shot are law enforcement officers. 1 a DPS trooper, 1 an Odessa police officer, and the 3rd a Midland police officer. All of the law enforcement officers are expected to be okay.
And as for the suspect this morning, police not yet going on record with the man's identity, only calling him a white man in his 30s. Police say that they have an idea of who he was, but not yet confirming his full identity. And all this morning, police are planning to hold a news conference at noon at UTPB. And we will also do know that the Texas Governor Greg Abbott will be making his way to Odessa sometime this morning.
Now, we do want to add some context and perspective as to where this all happened. The shooting started at 3:13 Saturday afternoon with a traffic stop at Interstate 20 and Loop 250. The shooter was being stopped by DPS troopers for failing to signal a left turn. That's when he opened fire at one of the troopers.
And then a chaotic scene continued into Odessa down a business-packed stretch along Highway 191. As you can see on your screen right here, at some point that suspect was able to hijack a mail truck from the USPS, and at least 20 others shot indiscriminately innocent civilians on Saturday afternoon. And as we mentioned, an Odessa police officer and Midland police were among those shot. The scene coming to the end near Synergy, where a police officer shot and killed the suspect.
And the video you're looking at right now is exclusive video from where the initial traffic stop happened. That's near I-20 and Loop 250. DPS troopers pulling over a gold car just before 3:30 Saturday afternoon. Now, before that, the vehicle coming to a complete stop, the driver pulled a rifle toward the rear window of his car and fired several shots toward the patrol car. Again, the gunshots striking one of 2 troopers who were inside the patrol car.
And the video you are about to see right now, you may find disturbing, so we do want to warn you about it. This is a video shot by eyewitnesses of where the gunman was killed by law enforcement. This happening near the Synergy in Odessa. This was the end of the gunman's deadly tirade. Again, we do not have the gunman's identity on record, and police only describing him as a white man in his 30s. And as we continue to cover what happened yesterday in Odessa, we know that there are dozens of stories, those still trying to struggle to survive, and sadly stories of those we have lost.
Right now, we're going to hear from the husband of a woman who was shot yesterday. Continuing our Big 2 team coverage is our very own Feliz Romero, who is at Synergy right now. Feliz, what can you tell us?
Good morning, Clark. I'm here at Synergy, where just hours before, police swarmed this area looking for any evidence that could lead to answers. Now, unfortunately, right now, we don't know much, but we were able to speak to a husband of one of the victims. Take a look at what he had to say.
Things happening in our world today, not just here, but of course, in El Paso and other places. And I pray to God it doesn't happen anymore. But I just hope and pray it never happens again to anybody. Okay.
Now, as you can see, it is still a very sensitive time for the victim and the victim's family. But what we do know is that West Texas is strong. Community members from all over coming together and help in any way that they can. Of course, stay tuned to Big 2 throughout the day for live updates. For now, live in Odessa, Feliz Romero, Big 2U.